Hello, party people. Welcome back to more White Day, a game where the janitor... Ew, is that a spider? Hold on. Uh-oh, that's... Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Alrighty. You may notice something a little bit different about me. I got my hair cut, and also the absurd amount of save pens that I have. The game was being a little bit too stingy with them, so I went out to Walmart and I bought my own. You may have also noticed another small difference in my audio quality. Oh my god. In the 7 months since I started recording this episode, I got a new mic after my trusty Blue Yeti breathed its last breath. Yes, it's been 7 months, which means we'll be jumping right back into the Labyrinth after having been away from it for over half a year, and there will probably be a lot of cuts as I regain my bearings. I'll do my best in editing to make it as cohesive and enjoyable as possible for you, though it may feel a bit different because of that, as well as the fact that my format, editing style, and overall quality have probably evolved since the last episode. That being said, I can be quite neurotic at times and tend to take notes, meaning I do have some semblance of an idea of where I was and what I was doing when I last left off. Huge thank you again to Emiya for helping me out with save pens. White Day has a very peculiar way of doing things that can make it very difficult to jump back into, with a limited save system that can be quite unforgiving and, for me, extremely anxiety-inducing. This makes having ample opportunities to save crucial in exploration and allowing me to show off everything White Day has to offer in the fullest capacity that I can. So, this will probably be an extra long episode as we catch back up and prepare to wrap up White Day. I hope you enjoy it. Anyways, enough introduction. After all, the master of the labyrinth is waiting. Anyways, let's go get bonked by the janitor again. You've got to be kidding me. Literally a minute into recording. Not you again. Really? Really? Move. Move. See, I think for this it really is just a matter of, like, getting where I need to go. I think that's probably one of the most difficult parts of this game, is just like, oh shoot, I needed to take that turn. Oh, I need to take a breather myself. I'm really going to have to stock up on food, aren't I? Alright, objective is getting to the 4th floor. Completing that objective? Not sure how feasible that is. Now, I do know that these gloves can stun the janitors, so I really probably should be making use of that. Where did he go? Now maybe I can lure him down here. Really? Okay, I don't know where I am. Okay. It's quite dark in here, isn't it? Various magazines are being displayed on the shelves. Not sure how big of a fan I am of this flashlight. It's brighter, but I'm not sure. Come on, my brain is so scrambled. There's a note. It's about labyrinths. Labyrinths are usually underground buildings made with repetitive passages and rooms, making the labyrinth harder to escape. An example of a modern labyrinth would be the Garden of Renaissance labyrinth with its trademark high fences. The largest known labyrinths in the world include the Egyptian labyrinth, the Cretan labyrinth, the Italian labyrinth. There are two broad types of labyrinth. The first type of labyrinth gives you no choice but to walk to the middle of the labyrinth. In these types of labyrinth, any turnings you take will always make you end up in the same passages along the route. You must walk long enough in one consistent direction in each section to reach the desired location. The second type of labyrinth contains lots of intersections placed at random, making it far easier to become lost. In this labyrinth, a good memory and an unobfuscated sense of judgment needed to pass it. Labyrinths have had lots of meanings and purposes attached to them, their uses changing frequently over the course of history. The general purpose and requirements of a labyrinth is to contain passages hard enough to navigate that trespassers will become lost. This is so that only a select group, such as the makers of the labyrinth, can pass through. Labyrinths serve to symbolize exclusion and confinement, while reaching the center of a labyrinth represents rebirth. One metaphor sees women as being the masters of the labyrinth, whereas men are those meant to pass through. The repetition or cyclic nature has also been used to symbolize eternity and immortality. Within Oriental studies, things belonging to the cycle of life remain within the labyrinth, and the whole concept of the convoluted maze symbolizing death and rebirth. To enter is to commit oneself to mortality, and to escape it is to be reborn anew. Sorry if that was really rushed. I'm like kind of panicking. Because I know he's going to be back any moment now. Nothing. Not that I need you anymore, but I will take you, happily. Is there nothing else in here? That can't be so. Oh, what are those? We'll come back to that. It's a drawer where reading cards are sorted. Huh? 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 There really was nothing else in here, was there? Where am I? Okay, hold on. I made maps of this game when I last played it because I was sick of the map in the game, so I just made my own. Where am I? Where am I? I don't think this is where I wanted to be. school ghost story. Kyung-hee, we'll come back to that when we're in a safer environment. A competitive spirit. Kyung-hee, who had recently lost her father, was going through negative emotions and distress for the first time. She decided she would try for admission to a highly academic school, figuring that studying hard and achieving top marks was the only way out of her depression. Soon after Kyung-hee joined the school, she noticed she would always come second and never first in the exam grade rankings. No matter how hard she tried, she could never achieve top marks. As time passed and her grades remained the same, she began to feel more and more desperate. When it finally came to exam finals, she did even worse, tragically coming in 7th. This ultimately proved to her that she wasn't clever and would never achieve anything in life, so one night, while her mother was out, she brought a large knife from the kitchen downstairs up into her room. She held the knife point against her stomach and stabbed herself until she died of blood loss. Long after, people claimed to have seen a transparent image of her in the library, incomprehensibly muttering to herself, "Hey there, it's me, from the future." The ghost story we just read is actually outdated, as are all of the others. Emiya recently went through and retranslated all of the ghost stories during the course of my playthrough for more accuracy in our White Day file analysis video, but I chose not to update for the sake of consistency. Most of the ghost stories aren't really significantly changed, but Kyung-hee's is different enough that I wanted to cut in and give you the updated translation for her because it's what my girl deserves. The competitive spirit. Kyung-hee lost her father at a young age, so she grew up in a poor household. When it was time to start high school, her family urged her to go to a vocational business school to start earning money. Instead, Kyung-hee went her own way and decided to attend high school with the goal of going to university to study humanities. She thought that studying was the only way out of poverty. Anxious that others might overtake her, she studied competitively, always comparing herself to others. However, no matter how hard she tried, she could never reach the top of her class. As time went on, she noticed students with upper-class families received expensive extracurricular lessons and began to compare their circumstances to her own. It sent her into a deep depression. Eventually, she committed suicide, believing that she could never become a top student because of her poor background. Since then, her ghost has been seen studying in the library after school. She sits at a desk with her chin in her hands, watching as other students study. Sometimes she blurts out words that no one can understand, and then disappears. "Don't you dare. Don't you come in here. This is a janitor-free zone." It truly has been a very long time since I've played a game that frightens me quite like White Day does. It's the sort of fear that just makes you not want to progress. Like, I don't want to move. My heart rate is like 120 beats per minute. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. It's too dark to see, of course it is. It's an air conditioner. All right? Don't like that that's happening while the janitor's right there, but okay. We need to turn that off now. Oh, okay. Laminated sign. Got the sign. A laminated sign from the library says food and drink are prohibited. Jesus. Ah! Not where I wanted to go. Ouch. Oh god. Oh no, 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 no. Please don't do this to me. We're just gonna make a beeline for the library this time. Bruh. Okay, well, I guess this is my home now. Oh my god, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Don't. Dude! Oh, thank God. He always spawns right there. See if I can hit him right in the pooper this time. So it looks like as soon as I load in, he spawns in that room. could use that to my advantage. But I'm kind of hellbent on using these gloves. Really? I don't understand this AI at all. What? I don't think he spawned. Oh, there he is. The problem is that he walks so much faster than me. He's gonna turn around, isn't he? Unreal. As soon as I uncrouch, he knows I'm there. Oh, I love this game, but the AI is so frustrating. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Peace key. That just about made that 45 minutes worth it. Alrighty, now if I remember correctly, this is actually used on the vending machine on... Jesus. One of the upper floors. Am I safe in here? Probably not. The vending machine has been opened. Eh? Oh. Oh, Jesus. What did that accomplish? What did that accomplish? No. Alright, what do we... Oh! Hello?
여긴? 왜 내가 여기 있지? 소영이는? 소영이는 어떻게 된 거야?
Are you hurt?
아까 소영이랑 같이 가고 있는데 갑자기 성화가 왔어. 근데 소영이는 성화를 무시하고 그냥 갔고 성화는 소영이를 뒤따라가면서 막 화를 냈어. 계속 소영이가 무시하니까 나중에는 성화가 막 소리를 지르고 그때 나도 모르게 정신을 잃은 것 같아. 그런데 왜 여기 와 있지? 너무 무서워.
What are So-young and Sung-ah like together? Sure.
평소에 성화는 항상 소영이 옆에 있어. 둘이서 얘기도 많이 하는 편이고. 근데 거의 소영이는 듣기만 해. 둘이 싸우는 건 한 번도 본 적이 없어. 아까 그런 모습은 정말 처음이야.
Let's leave through the auditorium.
싫어. 도대체 너 만나고 된 게 하나도 없어. 난 여기 있을 거야. 너 혼자 가.
My name is Sweetman. Everyone hates me. Let's take a look around first. I saw that. There's a video game guidebook. Forgotten Saga Strategy Guide. This strategy guide comes bundled with the Forgotten Saga Plus Pack, a large update for the game. Oh, and while we're here... Just kidding, because I didn't pick it up. Oops. Do you have anything else to say to me, by the way?
싫다니까.
I respect that. Alrighty, what do we have here? There's a strange item in the book. Got the Taiguk plate. A wooden plate with the power to ward off evil spirits. It works by absorbing surrounding light into the copper mirror and reflecting it back as a beam. Okie doke. Now feels like a really good time to save. I'm really risking it all. But I'm too much of a completionist to not get that note again. Now it's just a matter of getting back to the save point. Son of a bitch. Don't you dare. Now, if I remember correctly, we do actually have to turn on the fuse back to where it was previously. Where the hell is he? Shut up. Oh, yeah? Such an annoyance. So I think we have to go to the music appreciation room next. Oh, for God's sake. So we'll make our way over there. And then the cafeteria is right that away as well. And I believe that they have vending machines where we can restock. I think I just used up my last lunchbox. So that's not good. Even just making it down the hall feels like such a struggle, a trial and tribulation. Is this where I'm meant to be? Yeah? Oh. You know, fun fact, there's a glitch that happens with the spider ghost where if she hits you just right, she throws you out of the map. I believe that Emiya said that it was patched out. Some DLL files were replaced or something like that. But if I can find footage of it, I will absolutely splice it in. Anyways. Oh. Ow. Please die. Please die. Please die. Oh no. The Taiguk plate has cracked. Well, no, that's... You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, don't know how I feel about this flashlight. What do we got here? Cassette player. There's a drive belt inside. Take it. I think I needed to do that. I hope I needed to do that because I don't want to come back. Don't I have a cassette? Power's not connected. Son of a... Alrighty. Ooh. Thank you. I see lots of things. What do we have here? Note on the table. School ghost story. The child. We'll come back to that. Alrighty, let's refresh. The child. It was around midnight and Son Dal-su, on one of his regular night patrols around the new building, heard something coming from one of the classrooms. It isn't often that Dal-su is frightened, but this noise made him shiver. He cautiously looked around, and to his surprise, it was a 4-year-old boy, sitting in the corner of the room facing the wall. It wasn't too unusual to see students wander around the school at midnight, but seeing a lone 4-year-old boy was very odd. Dal-su calmly walked up to the boy and asked him what he was doing there. There was no response. As he reached out to grab him, the boy twisted his head all the way around to face him and screeched piercingly. Before he had time to react, there was a flash of light and the boy was gone. Dal-su stood there for several minutes before he could regain his senses. Speak of the devil. A strange story found in local history record relates to this mysterious happening. At the time of the Korean War, the school used to be used... Oh my god, I'm having a stroke. The school used to be a hospital. Behind the hospital were lots of tents in the camp. Many injured civilians rested there. In one group was a silent child whose name was never discovered. It was thought that his family were... bombed, leaving him all alone. He always liked to sit in corners or hide in boxes, murmuring to himself. Here the record ends, as it seems the child was lost or left to starve as the local battalion were forced to withdraw. Well, that's depressing. Moving on. Alright, map. I think we need to be in the... Oh, I don't remember which room it was. Let me consult my own maps. I believe it's the art studio. Could be wrong, but I believe it's the art studio. I lied. Here we go. Put this here. There was a second option there. We'll try both. You're not a student here, are you? You're no ordinary student, if you're still unharmed. That tape, it belongs to her. I knew the owner of that tape. After I found out the secrets of this school, she came to me. She needed my help. I wish I hadn't found out about her. In the end, I couldn't grant her wish. This school was built in an ideal place in terms of feng shui. However, the energy became unbalanced and gushed out, taking hundreds of innocents' lives by accident. So, 5 strong amulets were made from the peach tree wood, which formed a barrier to contain the energy. But as a side effect, the student's life force was being drained and spirits became stuck here. The energy that this place holds is beyond imagination. I once had a theory that by reversing the circulation of such energy, it's possible to revive the dead. I was devoted to that theory, and I wanted to prove it somehow. Now the amulet's barrier has reached its limit. The poor students. The spirits feed on their grief, pain, and anger, and now the spirits have become stronger than the barrier. If the enraged spirits break through, the effect will be beyond devastating. If there's any hope, the barrier must be dismantled in the right order. If you're not careful, the angry spirits will bring about disaster. Please hurry. Got the blue keycard. Excellent. It's not turning on.
여기에 완전히 갇혔어. 언니도 그랬을까? 내가 여기 들어온 이유 알아? 실은 우리 언니 때문에 학교에 들어왔어. 애들한테 들었지? 내 얘기. 나 언니가 있었어. 3년 전에 학교에서 자살했어. 뭔가 이유가 있지만 아무도 알고 싶어 하지 않았어.
Let's inquire.
잘 모르지만 친구 문제일 거야. 가끔 밤에 언니 방에서 싸우는 소리가 들렸어. 방문해서 몰래 들어보면 누군가와 통화하는 것 같았어. 난 언니가 죽고 난 뒤 그 사람이 누군지 알고 싶었지만 언니가 불쌍해. 분명 무슨 이유가 있을 텐데 아무도 모르고 한을 풀어줄 수도 없어. 그거 파란색 카드키잖아? 안 들어가 본 방에 뭔가 있을지도 몰라.
Oh, am I taking control? Where am I going? I'm gonna cheese it. I've had good success with, like, despawning him down here, so I'm going to continue to do it. Never mind. You've got to be absolutely pulling my leg. Probably should devise a plan of where I need to be running. It's clearly the usual isn't going to work. Oh. Hi. And after looking at my maps, it looks like the only places to be unlocked by the blue key card is the one directly across from here. And the electrical room downstairs, I believe. Alright, give me a second to think. I need to think of where I'm gonna run from this guy. Did that despawn him? Was cautiously optimistic about that. Let's go drop a save. Alright, what have we got in here? Nothing. Oh. There's a first aid kit. Nice. There's a note. It's a document about time zones. At the end of the 19th century, an international conference was held in Washington, D.C. that decided the meridian passing through Greenwich, England, was to be the prime meridian. A new international standard for time was then set by adding or subtracting 1 hour for each 15-degree movement in the east or the west, starting from the prime meridian. This standard time is called Greenwich Mean Time, or GMT, and time zones under GMT can be written as follows. The time zone for each city: Greenwich +0, Washington -3, Moscow +3, Beijing +8, for example, when it's 2 a.m., blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we know how time zones works. This is going to be a puzzle, and I'm not looking forward to it. Time to get out my notepad. What have we got going on here? What is this? It's a Royal Observatory in Greenwich, London. 11 hours and 15 minutes. You write that down. So that's going to be our base time. What am I writing down exactly? 11:15? I don't know why I wrote that down, but that's okay. Cross that bridge when we come to it. Doesn't look like there's much else in here for us to take. So let's get a move on. I may have written down where the clocks were. Oh, that was that door closing. It scared the Jesus out of me for a second. Alright, another clock. What do we have? The Kremlin and Moscow. Oh, my brain hurts. You know what's so mean about this game is that when you look at your inventory, it doesn't pause. I'm about to take a screenshot of this. I'm so done. Washington -3, Moscow +3. -3 +3 -3 +3 -3 +3 -3 +3. You try and write that with one hand. Shoot, I already forgot the other one. And Beijing was +8. Oh, what was -3? I already forgot. God, Washington. That's my drawing tablet pen. What? Absolute nightmare. I'm gonna hide in the bathroom for a second while I figure my life out. Wasn't there a note that I said we'd come back to, or did I already do that? I don't remember. Everything is so chaotic. Okay, so it's 11:15 on the base clock. And we just saw Moscow, so that means that has to be 14:15, so 2:15? Oh. Do I have to change the clock? Surely I have to change the clock, right? It didn't really give me an option to change the clock, though. I think. Not the right room. Okay. By turning the hand. Needs to be 2. Yes. 2:15. I really just might have dinked myself over with that one. Alright, well, I'll get back to you when he goes away and I found the next clock. Oh. Let's go ahead and set this. This is Washington. Oh, no. Tiananmen Square in Beijing, so that's +8. 19, 15, 7, 15. Yeah? Yeah. I think it was +8. Oh god. This is a nightmare. Yes, it was +8. Let's take a peek around here and get ready to run at any moment's notice. Do you have any notes in here for me? That's what I'm really looking for. Put that away. Oh? It looks like I should be able to put something in, but I can't. It was a computer. I can't type. That sucks. I wonder if it has to be Korean. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to ask the dev. There's a printer. You can print something out from one of the computers. Well, it certainly is a reference to Forgotten Saga 2 Online. So one of Sonori's earlier games. I love the little references in White Day to previous titles and stuff like that. I just think that's super cool. Right, off to find the next clock. God's sake. One more clock. Pentagon in Washington. So that's -3. 1100, 815. No. Wait, 10 hours and 15 minutes? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh? Okay. Where was that? Hey. Jeez. Oh my god. It's a pair of dowsing rods. A pair of iron L-shaped rods used to detect underground water veins and other strange energy. Okay. Alright, so that's one puzzle out of the way. So looking through my notes, I know you're there. There's the lights puzzle. And it's this. 3, 1, 4, 7, 9, 11. So as these keep these off? Or turn them on? I think these are the same ones I wrote down. 1, 4, 7, 9, 11. Whoops. Oh, God. Ah! 1, 4, 7, 9. Okay. So all of those have to be on. And I think the rest of them have to be off. I bet this bastard is gonna go meddling. Von janitor. So yeah, I think this little alcove loses him fairly quickly. I'm not sure why it didn't work that other time. He like came in with he was on a mission. A mission of traumatic brain injury via blunt force trauma. But for the most part, it seems to at least slow him down quite a bit. Alright, 3, 9. Yes. He's just a bastard. You gonna turn that light out? I swear if he turns that light out. 9, 8, 7. And 11. Hello? Hello? After I'm done running for my life, I'll have to look at my map because I think that was all of them on this floor. Alright, let me take a peek at my maps really quick. Yes, I believe that the rest of them should be on the second floor. Which is good. That's a comfy floor for us. We like this floor. Sometimes. Really? Bro, this is my safe space! I think our next destination, if I've done all of that correctly, next destination is the... Holy shit. Is the electrical room on the ground floor. Oh. I also asked Emiya about that computer, and she said that it has something to do with the music disc. I just skimmed it because I was kind of running for my life. So after we do that, we will see if we can get this working. Ooh, hi. Noises, hello. This looks like a very dangerous area to be in. What sort of things can we mess around with? Do you have any notes for me, or like snacks or anything? No? Well, okay. Nice. Alright, now just to get to it. What do we have? Rooftop key. Alright. Now sounds like a really, really good time to save. Alright, let's check out this CD. Why did I go in here? White Day is so fascinating because I genuinely cannot tell you if being out in the open or being in a room is scarier. There's like a patent sense of claustrophobia that comes with this game. It's awful. This is an awful game. Oh god. There we go. Let's go ahead and unlock this while we're here. Alrighty. Let's see. There's a computer. There sure is, isn't there? Oh. Here we go. Did I need to do that? There's a document stored on the CD. It's about the school and the balance of feng shui. Print? Yeah. A document has been printed. To anyone reading, my hope is that no one reads this. This document summarizes my thoughts and experiences at this school, and I believe my findings to be the absolute truth. It's been 6 years since I started teaching here, and in this short time, I've had experiences that I will never forget. From the moment I arrived here, I felt a strange energy. To begin with, this school was built in a bad location. The energy of yin and yang perfectly intertwines with the area's topography, creating a strong natural flow of feng shui. However, a school where many people gather has entangled the energy streams. Oh my god, my cat's on my... However, a school where many people gather has entangled the energy streams, twisting it into negative energy. The school was oblivious to this fact and didn't understand why so many accidents kept occurring after its opening. Finally, with the help of a feng shui expert, they produced a series of powerful amulets to suppress the strong energy. The 5 amulets were made of peach tree wood, and each represented one of 5 fundamental elements. They were then placed at locations around the school where that element was most prominent. Each amulet wields the power to ward off spirits, and when they are gathered together, a barrier is formed to suppress the spirits. Add to this the power of Taiguk, and a perfect suppression against spirits becomes possible. After the amulets were placed, the barrier formed and began suppressing the negative energy. However, it seems that this had the unintended effect of absorbing the energy of the living and dead spirits along with it. Now, decades later, the energy absorbed by the barrier has become too powerful for its own good. While studying the supernatural phenomena that frequently occurs at this school, I came to realize that it was all related to the strong energy contained here. It's also the reason why the space in this school has become a contact point between the world of the living and the world of the dead. Based on these facts, I made an interesting hypothesis. That panic reading, if I've ever heard it. By using this school's distorted space and time, the power trapped within it, it may be possible to resurrect the dead using a living person's body. I desperately wanted to test my hypothesis. First of all, in order to draw out the trapped energy, I needed a way to disrupt the power of the amulets. The amulets would need to be dismantled in the order of the 5 elements, and the soul transfer must occur at the same time. Therefore, a cooperator is needed. A suitable body to receive the dead soul is also necessary. Of course, there was a body that the spirit insisted on, but... Alright. I was really expecting that to be an Easter egg, but it was lore. I'll take that back, thank you. It was a lot of lore, actually. Alright. Time to head up to the 3rd floor. That key was quite a bit of effort. Whoa. Constantly, like, falling through the floor all over the place. I do want to do some more exploring, though. Never mind. But I have a key. What do you mean it won't open? Huh? Is this not the rooftop? How the hell do I get to the rooftop? Are you stuck, buddy? Oh, okay. God. The desire I have to just throw a brick directly at his head. What do you mean map not available? Huh? Oh my god, hurry up. Thank you. You gotta be fucked. That's literally where I need to be. What do you mean it won't open? What? Whoa!